Good evening. The dust has settled on the Super Bowl, and what a game. What a 2 weeks. My city certainly crushed this event, and I can't imagine it would not be in the rotation for Super Bowls in the future. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. Unfortunately, for the Niners bettors, you knew it was coming. You could feel it. There was Kansas City was unable to take advantage of any of the San Francisco mistakes. The doors that were left wide open, San Francisco did not walk through, and he just could feel it in the second half, unfortunately. But again, congratulations to Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, and certainly there is a dynasty in Kansas City. Welcome to Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. We're the only show to analyze early betting patterns by the public, and we've done that again with 3 more free college basketball plays for Monday, with each one going against early public opinion. Before I get to that, before I get to our free plays, our NBA plays are locked up and loaded up on the website right now. $49.99 gives you all 3 of my top NBA selections for one low price. And of course, that comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. And if you don't want to mess with individual games or 3-packs, just go ahead and jump on board with my all access pass that gives you every single one of my plays for one low price. And you can get a 30-day pass for less than $13.13 a day, a 90-day pass for less than $10 a day, and an annual all-access pass. Every play for a year. That is baseball, the NFL, college basketball, the NBA, NHL, every play for one low price, and you can get that for less than $100 a month. So grab the credit card, throw it on there, and let's roll our sleeves up and get to work. We promised you 2024 was going to be the best year ever, and so far, so good on that promise. If you're not an all-access member yet, here are some of the reasons why you need to be, and I'll keep it short tonight. Number 1 overall handicapper over the last 30 days with 2,860 units won on the back of 58% winners. Number 1 overall handicapper in 2024 with 2,255 units won, 56% winners. In the NBA, I'm up over 1,200 units in the year in 2023-2024 season. Number 1 over the last 30 days in the NBA with 61% winners, 1,463 units won, 57% winners over the last 7 days, all in the NBA. Absolutely on fire in the association. So make sure you get involved with me for no other reason than the NBA selections. And of course, in college basketball, lighting it up over the last 30 days, 59% winners, 1,205 units won. That's why you need to get on board with an all-access pass so you can get every single one of my plays sent to you for one low price the entire year of 2024. Okay, let's get to our free games. We'll start it off 7 o'clock Eastern Time. 881, 882 is the numbers on your rotation. Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons versus the Duke Blue Devils. Blue Devils -7, 151.5 is your total. We have about 600 tickets that have come in so far that we've been able to monitor. We see early betting trends show money coming in on Wake Forest to the tune of 63% of the money. That likely is professional money, likely is big money, because we see the opposite when it comes to ticket count. 60% of the ticket count is on Duke. The consensus number is still -7, but I think we're going to see some 7.5s at some point. So make sure if you do jump on Duke that you do it as quickly as possible, especially if your book still has a 7. I think that number will go up. Wake was just okay against NC State. I thought they came out a little sluggish. They failed to cover an 8-point spread in that game. That makes 3 failed covers in their last 5 games. And as far as Duke is concerned, they've covered 3 of the last 4 games. They've been impressive doing it. They have double-digit advantages in all 3 of those wins. Their only hiccup was against North Carolina, and in that game, they shot 51% from the field and still lost by 9 points. It would certainly be nice if Jared McCain could find his touch again. If he does, and he's able to shoot the threes, which they kind of leaned on him to be able to do that, Duke is going to be a much better team, even though they're quietly in the top one of the top teams in the country in the 10-15 range. As far as my power ratings are concerned. But it's been pretty quiet. It's not anything the national media has been talking about very much, but I think that they're much better than Wake Forest, and I think they'll show it on Monday night. So we're going to take Duke minus the 7. And then game number 2, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 883, 884, West Virginia, the Mountaineers versus the TCU Horned Frogs. TCU minus 13 and 149. 1,400 tickets so far already have come in on this game. 89% of the money is pouring in on the Horned Frogs. And if your book is still at 12.5, just wait, because I think this number is going to climb and has climbed as a consensus number. We see 74% of the tickets are also on TCU. I can understand the reluctance of the public to bet the Mountaineers. Obviously, they're horrible straight up. They're not very good against the spread. But to me, there are just numbers I'm not willing to lay. And 13 is one of them. And it's not because anything that West Virginia does, they don't put any worry into my heart. It's just about TCU's recent form. They failed to cover in 4 times in their last 7 games. The Mountaineers have covered 4 of the last 6 meetings and are in a revenge spot after last year's 4-point loss almost a year ago. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt, but it is a small revenge spot. If Emmanuel Miller is able, if they could keep him down, keep him off the boards, which he's been an absolute monster on the boards of late, if they can do that, West Virginia is going to stay within this 13. And then game number 3, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 885, 886. Elon Phoenix versus the Towson Tigers. Tigers minus 12.5 and 137. We see 800 tickets so far in this matchup, with 86% of the early money in on Towson, along with 55% of the tickets. So again, professional money or larger money and the public do agree on this. I recommend getting on this game as soon as possible because I think this number might be headed to 12. And I think it's going to get there pretty soon, might even before you guys wake up in the morning. Elon has been absolutely horrible against the number this season, but I thought they had been competitive in their last 4 games. They split 2-2 in their last 4 games, but one of those losses was by 2 points. So they could easily be 3-1 in their last 4 games. Towson has lost their last 2 games. They shot 30% in a loss to Hofstra and 55% from the line in a loss to Delaware. Just too inconsistent for me to lay a double-digit big number with them. This, again, is a revenge spot for the Phoenix. They lost by 4 points last year to Towson. So we're going to take Elon plus the 12.5 in this spot. So that does it for your free plays for Monday in college basketball. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with my NBA 3-pack. It is locked in right now. $49.99 gives you my scorching hot NBA plays. They have been absolutely on fire. We did it again on Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to do it again on Monday. More profit in your bankroll. And that's our 100% the reason for being here. So please jump on that package or get involved with my All Access Pass. Either way, make sure you join me on Monday. Let's have a terrific start to the week, guys. Let's recap our free plays one more time. We're going to take Duke minus 7, West Virginia plus 13, and Elon plus 12.5. So that does it for today's show. Thank you to everybody who continues to help make this show grow, and thank you to everybody who continues to put their money behind me. I 1,000% appreciate your trust by doing so. So for Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Monday.